the script I just thought was hilarious and amazing, and I wanted to watch it, and so therefore had to be a part of it. With Lucy, I think that it was an exciting place to start as this sort of fresh out the vault, naive, innocent woman who had so much more to her than meets the eye. And, you know, I knew she was trained. I knew she knew how to handle a gun. I knew she was tough and educated and smart. And I wanted to put her on the Wasteland and see what happens. I was just really, I just kind of jumped and hoped the net would catch me.
Yeah, the script, which really sparked what I now know and attribute to the tone of Fallout. But for me, when I wasn't familiar with the game, beyond knowing of it, I thought, what is this that's so funny and new and weird and wild and violent in a way that really was a spectacle, really kind of like a circus of violence, in a way that didn't seem harsh. It seemed honest of its reality, you know what I mean? Otherworldly is really how it felt. And then, of course, Maximus, I think Ella and I are both really drawn to characters that, it's beyond 2 or 3 dimensions. We want characters that have all these layers and all these sides to them. And I was really drawn to this, this young man that is really struggling. He's struggling with, so many ideas. He's ambitious, and I felt his ambition, maybe it was the Wasteland aspect, but it reminded me of that Shakespeare description of Cassius in Julius Caesar, where he's like a hungry dog. He just is always wanting of something, and yeah, he has issues with right and wrong. He has issues with right and wrong because he's in a world that's based off of survival first, and it's a harsh reality. It seems so exciting, so it really, yeah, I was just like, I really want to see this, so hopefully I get to be in it.
Lucy obviously comes out of the vault and she's incredibly naive and inexperienced and sheltered, and she comes out really believing in the golden rule, and they're in completely different places. Lucy is the start of the game, and Walton's been roaming the Wasteland for a long time.
Yeah, he's a few hundred hours in his gameplay.
Yeah. He's at the end of the game. And I think that he is really her biggest influence. He is the reason she has to make a lot of her choices, and he shapes her into the person that she is going to become, and for better or for worse, he helps her survive. What a treat to get to watch Walton perform up close and learn from him. He is it goes without saying, such a talented actor and really just a master of the craft. Such a generous scene partner. The first time I saw the ghoul and we had our scene together, he's terrifying to look at. It really is creepy, and they did such a great job with the prosthetics of making him look not human, alien in a way, and yet still hauntingly human. And I think that's actually what makes it so scary. Every single take is different, and you really get to play and push and pull, and where you end up is a completely different place from where you started. And that's all you can ask, I think, for an actor and a scene partner. It was truly a joy to learn from him.
Jonah Nolan will be the first to tell you, that he's learned, especially working with his brother, their filmmaker language is about the practical aspects of things, and they've learned to work that way. So having such a monster at, 7'6" or however tall it is, walking through a crowd of people and following in tow behind it, you see how it makes us all react. Having it in the vertibird, it's a real, I think, joy to work across from it, because there's also this constant element of mystery with the suit, staring at the face of it until you're given some kind of voice from it. You have no idea what that person inside is thinking. It's a real, I think, joy working with that, because it's a constant sort of negotiation as to how to read a sign off of it. And of course, yeah, wearing it is a different experience. It's the heaviest thing you can imagine. And at first feels really fun, but it is extremely taxing, through a long shoot day. And, you were thankfully with the collaboration of this amazing set, and all these people we have, you're getting help when you need it. People are giving you hands and being there, a crutch for you to like get up onto a high platform. And, it's a really fun struggle. It's not your typical day at work type of thing.
You say the same for any day on Fallout. Not your typical day at work.
Not your typical day, yeah.